And you implied that we're going to need bipartisan effort to work together to find common ground to save Social Security and protect Medicare. Is that still an operational statement?
You see an old congressional staffer here. All of these things in the president's budget will require Congress to act. So absolutely.
So sometimes it's a little disconcerting that some of the rhetoric that comes out directed at people like myself who have genuinely worked on this problem for a long time, being accused of things that are just simply not true. But I have to ask you, over the last 2 years, where have there been cuts in Medicare over the last 2 years?
Congressman, there have not been cuts from the president, presented in the president's budget, or administratively.
Any doctor in this country that you ask that question will tell you that they have suffered significant reimbursement reductions in the last 2 years, on top of a base inflation rate that is unlike anything that's been seen in 20 years. And that's just simply a fact. So I think we ought to agree that we can work together. No one's hands are completely clean here, but we need to be focused on what can be done for the future. Now, in previous budgets from President Obama and President Trump, they talked about site-neutral policy in payments in Medicare. Site-neutral payment policy being that it didn't matter whether the service was delivered at a doctor's office or a hospital, the reimbursement rate would be the same. And yet, current law is that under the outpatient payment rates, it costs 3 times to do something in a hospital what it costs to do in the doctor's office. But wouldn't you agree that site-neutral policy is something that we should be pursuing?
Congressman, I'm happy to look at those proposals. Clearly, that is not reflected in the president's budget, and yet he has a plan on solvency. So I offer to sit down and talk to you about those, but those are not reflected in the president's budget.
Correct, and that's just, it was curious to me why the 2 previous administrations talked about a site-neutral policy and this administration did not. Look, the fact remains, over the last 2 years, House and Senate Democrats and the administration worked together on mammoth reconciliation bills.
Wow, friends, I have shocking news to share with you. More money is on the way for millions of Americans. You may be able to receive up to $1,000. But sadly, not everyone will automatically receive this relief. Our government has sent out a message about this unclaimed relief money and what the qualifications are. My dearest friends, please make sure that you watch until the end of this video. Also, this coming Friday, I will be announcing more winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you'd like to enter the weekly giveaway, friends, all you have to do is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, dear friends, the greater your chances of winning the weekly giveaways. So you might be able to get some extra money from the government. The Internal Revenue Service announced that nearly 1.5 million Americans across the country have unclaimed refunds for tax year 2019. The IRS estimates that nearly $1.5 billion in refunds remains unclaimed because people have yet to file their 2019 tax returns. The median refund is $893 for that year, and this is according to the tax agency. Taxpayers have until July 17, 2023 to file their 2019 tax return. That reflects the 3-year limitation date, as a crisis pushed back the 2019 filing date by 3 months. Under the law, taxpayers generally have 3 years to file and claim their tax refunds. If you don't file a return within 3 years, the money becomes a property of the U.S. Treasury Department. Also, if you reside in the state of New Mexico, please keep an eye on your bank account. New Mexico's governor says the latest round of rebates will go out in mid-June. Thanks to a bill passed by lawmakers during the 2023 legislative session, residents of New Mexico who have previously filed taxes will receive another round of rebates. Single tax filers will receive $500, then married couples, heads of households, and surviving spouses will receive $1,000. Taxpayers who use direct deposit when filing their 2021 tax returns will get the latest round of rebate checks automatically via direct deposit. If you have moved since filing your 2021 taxes, please make sure to update your address online via the Taxation and Revenue Department's Taxpayer Access Point. For New Mexico residents who are not required to file income taxes, there is a limited pool of money available that you can receive a rebate from. To access those funds, you will have to submit an application within the state's Human Services Department. According to state officials, the application portal is not yet ready. But for those who filed 2021 New Mexico income taxes, you will receive an automatic rebate if you did not file 2021 returns but still want to. You have until May 31st, 2024 to do so and qualify for the automatic rebate. The Bureau of Labor Statistics reported today that consumer prices climbed 5% in March. That is down from 6% in February. The latest inflation reading represents the 9th straight month of easing price growth on an annual basis and is down from a 9% high last June. But it's still well above the Federal Reserve's 2% target rate. Among the key categories that are seeing outsized price growth are food, which climbed 8.5% from March 2022 to March 2023, and rent, which hit 8.3% growth, its largest ever 12-month increase. As a result, cooling inflation will not prove much solace to consumers who can still feel the punch in their pocketbooks for a while longer. Analysts say some of the key drivers of the post-crisis spike in inflation, like supply chain issues and the elevated food and energy prices, are abating. But inflation is also being fanned by a still hot job market, which has added 1 million positions in 2023. Unemployment is at a 50-year low, and spending is quite strong. And it's that demand that the Fed is aiming to address by raising interest rates. By raising interest rates, the Federal Reserve hopes to make investing, borrowing, and ultimately hiring more costly for businesses. Food, rent, and utilities are among the categories that continue to have the largest price increases. In February, food prices climbed about 10%, continuing a run of double-digit 12-month increases that stretch back to May. The same month, rents had their largest one-month increase on record, climbing 8.2%. Rent data is considered a lagging indicator, meaning surveys are slower to capture real-time changes because most leases are at least 12 months long. Other data from Realtor.com shows rent growth peaked sometime around winter 2021 to 2022. But the bottom line is that the higher prices that have become a hallmark of the post-crisis U.S. economy are here to stay. That is why it's extremely important for Congress to take necessary steps to help the American people. So friends, please let me know in the comment below if rent in your city has gone up. Well, my magnificent and most marvelous friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for today. Thank you, dearest friends, for being here and for being part of this community. To say thank you and to show my appreciation, if you would like to enter next Friday's Walmart gift card giveaway, please make sure, friends, that you click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, dear friends, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. Thank you and have a wonderful and very blessed Sunday.